our spirit? What is it? Where does it go? Are we able to see them using our mind's eye? If so, just what can spirit teach us? Welcome to School Through Spirit. Host DeEtte Renee is a certified psychic medium and master teacher of psychic and mediumship development through LWISSD. DeEtte was born knowing spirit and now is here to help you better understand the spirit world. And now your host, DeEtte Renee.
Everybody, welcome. This is DeEtte here on School Through Spirit with WLTKDB.com. I seem to have lost everything this morning, guys. Sorry I was late today. I don't know. I think I announced it last week that I was going to be about 15 minutes late. And I did put it in the, gosh, I lost my mind. And I did put it in the, there it is, the event for today. But again, I'm sorry, I'm here and it's just going to be a nice fun day. I'm still going to go for as long as I always go. Just late. So thank you. Good morning, Miss Angela. Good morning. Oh my gosh, I love it. Which is amazing. We thank you. Good morning, Tim. Hello. So a little bit about this morning. As you know, this show is about helping to enlighten lives through words of spirit and doing a 5-card stud at the end. 5-card stud at the end. This is the deck we're using today. I have it right set up. And I don't do well with mirroring, guys, so everything is just going to be backwards. Hey, Deidre. It is The Terror of the Vampires by Charles Harrington. Okay. This is one that I'm going to use the book with. I'm hoping there's a book in here because as you see how shiny it is, it has never been opened. So we're going to figure this one out. As you guys know, I do a giveaway. And the giveaway this month is Haunted Voices by Todd Bates. So if this is a book that you want, if you want to partake in the giveaway, first, show up, which you're here. Second, I want you to make a comment. If you think somebody else would really do well with this book, put their name in there and boom, I will put their name in for the drawing. So that's another thing. There we go. So, again, I do apologize, maybe late, but I did have a doctor's appointment I couldn't get out of this morning. So there's that. And here we go. So we'll try not to make that happen twice. Ooh, this is pretty. See the book? Gorgeous pictures, gorgeous. I almost wish we were doing that for Christmas, but we're not. So we're doing it today. Good morning, Larry. Oh my God, Larry, tell all your students hi. Hi, Pasha. Oh my gosh, I can't read. That's it, guys. You're going to have to give me a second. I got to, it won't let me copy it. Can I copy it? No. I don't know what language is that. I think you're asking me to do a reading for you today, Pooja. Is it Pooja? And I'm not doing readings on this show. You can always go to my website and schedule a reading, and I will put this in the comments where you can go to my website and book a reading if it's a reading that you're searching for. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Always on time in my world. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Tim said the same thing this morning, so I appreciate that. So let's get on to this. So many amazing people today. Oh, my God. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you. So we have passion is not expectation, and expectation is not passion. Ooh, isn't that cool? Passion is not expectation, and expectation is not passion. I like that. The question, why is passion not expectation and expectation is not passion? Let me see if I can read today, right? Because passion is the love of turning being into action. It fuels the engine of creation. It changes concepts to experience. It is a fire that drives us to express who we really are. Passion is a love of doing, and doing is being experienced. Passion is God wanting to say hi. Yet what is often created as part of it is doing. Doing is expectation. Expectation is the need for specific results from your actions. God tells us that expectation is the greatest source of man's unhappiness. To live your life without expectation, without the need for specific results, that is freedom. It is so big. So often when man is motivated to do something loving, he expects to get something back in return, which generally ruins whatever he may have had passion for in the beginning. In other words, man often feels he needs a return on his investment. On the other hand, when God or God in you or your higher self, let's kind of say all those words, does the loving thing, that loving thing, God has realized itself and needs nothing more. So never deny passion, for this is deny who you are and who you truly want to be. The renunciation never denies passion. Renunciation can't talk, simply denies attachment to results. And I will tell you, that's a lot of mouthfuls, isn't it? Okay, Pooja, the fight between me and my husband has reached a point of divorce. Oh, I'm sorry, Pooja. I am so sorry to hear that. Wow, this is, I will tell you what, this is it in a nutshell. This is, if anybody ever wanted to know the secrets to life, this is it. Okay, guys, I don't know how else to put that other than this is it. This is when everybody goes, you regret what, watch The Secret. We read the book, The Secret. We've gone to, hi, Courtney. Hey, Casey. We read millions of books on manifestation and how this works and blah, blah, blah. And I will tell you what, we're always left, and maybe it's just me, but I've always been left with a, huh? What is that? I don't get it. Oh, I love it. Okay, hello. Sorry, I'm reading comments too because I love it. So often we get that stuff and we're left going, what the heck? What is this? I don't know what this is. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to go about this. And that ends up being, we end up stumped, don't we? We end up just stumped going, really? How's this work? And then, the harder we try, the less we have in return. And we go, oh, but I tried so hard. Why can't I make this happen? That ends up being huge for us. And we're like, we don't know which way to go with it. And it will tell me, let me give you an example. Just this morning. Okay. I literally went, I don't have enough time. I literally went to myself, I do not have enough time to make everything happen. Even if I plan it like clockwork, I no longer have enough time, is what I thought to myself. Because I needed to I opted to take my granddaughter to school today. And then I had an appointment at 8:30. And then I needed to be here by 9:15. And I thought, I don't have enough time. Why? Because even though in my mind this was all going to work, I had to leave the house by a certain time this morning to make it all work. And guess who did not leave when I was supposed to? Not even close. I mean, I was like 7 minutes out from the time I needed to leave in order to make everything boom, 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 boom. Because my granddaughter's school is 12 minutes away from my house. I had to go 12 minutes there. I had to go 12 minutes back. And I had to go 10 minutes to the hospital. Okay. That's 34 minutes. And I did not leave the house until 7:58. That's 32 minutes. And I know most people are like, what's 2 minutes? I'm like, for me to make all this happen, because you have to still think I still have to walk to the hospital. I have an 8:30 appointment, blah, blah, blah. It's just not going to work. So instead of going, oh my gosh, I can't do this, I just went, you know what? I'm just so grateful to be able to take my granddaughter and grateful to get to that. Whenever it all happens, it happens. I'm just grateful. And I was blown away. And now, guys, correct you, I wasn't speeding. I wasn't doing anything legal. I mean, it was foggy. It was not, wet roads, foggy, bad, not the best driving conditions. And you know what? I pulled into the hospital at 8:25. 8:25. I cut time off. And I cut time off in a way, even if I was speeding. And take it from a lady who drives a lot. In order to cut 1 minute off, you have to go so many miles at such a speed to cut 1 mile off. And there was no way I could even cut those minutes off to put me ahead of schedule. There was no way. And yet I was ahead of schedule. In no way. And I did it. And I was like, wow. And what I found myself saying as I came into the parking lot was, thank you so much. I'm so grateful to be able to do this. I'm so grateful to make for getting a year ahead of schedule. And then the appointment took longer. And I went, you know what? I'm just grateful for the appointment to happen. I'm grateful. Even if I'm late getting here, I thought, oh, I know I said it'd be 15 minutes late, and StreamYard and Facebook is going to give me a 7-minute grace period. But, I'm just grateful all this was able to happen. And the fact that I was able to come in and hit that boom and still have a piece of toast and get something to drink, and I was still able to show up on the time I was supposed to. It was because I was grateful. And I look at other things in my life. Because what has happened in the last month for me is I've changed the way I've looked at things. And I know you guys look at me and go, oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. Guys, I'm on this journey with you. This is not a person that's got, oh my gosh, all this universal knowledge coming in. I am on this journey with you. I am talking from, as you notice, recent experience. Whether it be today or last week or whatever, it's been a lot of recent experience. I'm definitely on this journey with you. And I've changed my way of looking at things. I've changed my views. And two things that I've changed is my gratitude. I am grateful. Guys, I get a head cold and I'm saying, thank you, Lord, for the head cold. Yes, guys, I blew out my blood vessels in my eye. I must have poked myself in the eye when I was sleeping the other night. Sorry about that. So if anybody's looking at my eye going, there's something wrong with her, that's what it is. It doesn't hurt. It's not swollen. There's no issues. It's just poked myself. Didn't even know I poked myself. But anyway, so I go and I'm grateful. How does that? And this is what it is. It's going, I'm glad, I'm thankful for something happening for me. A cold for me, grateful for that? Yeah. Why? Because when my body gets a cold, it's because I have not been listening to my body. I've not been listening to my mind. I've not been listening to my guides, the universe, God, whatever you want to say, my higher self. I haven't been listening. Them saying, you need to take a moment to stop, let us download, let yourself, process. And since I'm not listening and I'm not doing what is I need, they're going to give me something that says, hey, time to stop, time to listen. And that's going to be a cold, or that's going to be the flu, or that's going to be a broken leg, whatever it might be. And I have to go, okay, thank you. Thank you for this time. And that's where the gratitude comes in. So I've switched my way of looking at things. I've also found that I have a lot of passion. Guys, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I have a ton of passion for spirit. I have a ton of passion for enlightenment. I have a ton of passion for making this better. And when I say this, it's making me better. And I have a passion to share with you. Can I change you? No. I can only change this. And honestly, I don't have an idea of what the outcome of this is going to be. I don't. And I no longer want to know what the outcome is. I used to do things with an expected outcome. I used to exercise and diet and crazy stuff to lose weight with this expectation that I was going to lose weight. Never happened. Never happened. So then I went and had surgery. As you guys all know, I've shared this journey. I've shared it with you. You've watched me transform in front of you. And I thought when I had this surgery, at first I had an expectation to lose weight. Guess what? I gave up the expectation. And people look at me now going, Dad, you're still losing weight. What are you doing? And I said, sitting on my couch. That's what I'm doing. I'm sitting on my couch. I'm grateful that I'm smaller. I'm grateful that I can move better. I'm grateful I don't have pain. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful that I don't need to feel like I need to eat my emotions. I'm grateful. And then I sit on my butt. I sit on my butt. And 10 pounds comes off. And I know that doesn't make sense to anybody up here. I know it doesn't. But it's a passion for me being better. It's a passion that I want to be better here. I wanted to change my outlook. I will tell you what, guys, the reason why I jumped on this journey, this newest passion you're seeing within me, is because straight up, I got sick and tired of being angry. I got sick and tired of being frustrated. I got sick and tired of going by other people's actions. And yes, I heard the old thing, and I'll tell you what, I know you've heard it too. You can only change yourself. You can't change somebody else. Oh, it gets so sickening to listen to that, doesn't it? I mean, because really, the world pisses us off. But I knew there had to be a way. I knew there had to be a way. A way that wasn't going to be hard. It wasn't going to be difficult. It wasn't going to be, and I made it my passion. I made it my passion to go, what is it about me? And I made a passion to make my mind different. I made a passion to think differently. I didn't care what the outcome was going to be. I didn't care. And trust me, in the beginning, the outcome sucked. I was angrier. I was livid. If I could have bit the head off a rooster, and don't think I'm going to go do that, I probably would have. Why? Because I was so frustrated. And it was crazy. It was crazy. For 3 weeks, I thought, oh my gosh. And I was living these words. My passion without an expected outcome. What is happening to me? Good morning, Gordon. What was happening? And I just thought, whatever the outcome is, it's got to be better, because I've already had this internal frustration going on. Yes, it's worse, but it's a process. Fine, it's a process. But I still kept the passion. And you know what happened? In time, and matter of fact, within 3 weeks, I started to be happier. I started to have more joy. I started to progress. I started to look at life different. And then what happened is opportunities started to come. Wow. I didn't think this passion I had for myself was going to create opportunities. I didn't think this passion for myself was going to create an income. Honestly, I didn't care what happened. I just wanted to work on me. And I put me as a passion, is what I did. Just this. My thought process, the way I view things. And life, literally in just over a month, has shifted greatly compared to what it was. I mean, am I a millionaire? Gosh, no. Are my bills paid? Barely. Barely. But they're being paid. Is there hope for the future? Gosh, yes, there is. And is my future looking different than my past? Yes. And am I living that passionately? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm having a blast. Why? Because I walk into things going, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to live for the moment, and I'm going to put everything I have into this. And whatever happens, happens. I'm not tied to an outcome. I'm done being tied to an outcome. Do I have goals? Yes, this is not the same as having goals, guys, okay? So I don't want you to get confused. I don't want you to think, oh my gosh, Jet's thrown all of her goals out. No, this is my goal, guys. This is my goal. And I won't lie to you. My goal is to be able to show up in auditoriums, 2,000 plus people, and talk. Either about words I'm giving a wisdom to inspire, or mediumship and bringing through loved ones and still inspiring. But to be able to walk into a place of 2,000 plus people and help to lift their hearts a bit, help them to heal themselves a bit, inspire people. That is my end goal. That's a goal, though. That's a goal. That's different than living my passion. Now, living my passion might get me to that goal, might get me to a bigger goal. But I know right now I've set that goal. I've set the intention that this is what I want. I have no clue how I'm going to get there. And by golly, I don't care how I get there. I'm not going to gotta do this and this and this and this and this and this. No. And I will tell you what, this journey started before 3 weeks ago. If you all listened to my last show with WLTKTB, I bawled. Ugly girl cried, bawling. Something I didn't think I was going to happen. I didn't realize showing up every morning was such a passion for me. I honestly thought, you know what, when I was resolved at that station shutting down, I was resolved to it. I was okay with it. I was like, whatever happens, happens. This is what it's supposed to be. And I'll walk away. And then I felt good. I felt relief. Like, oh, I don't have to do this anymore. And then that last show came. And you guys all showed up. Everybody. I don't think I've had so many personal views at the time. So many people watch after the fact or in podcast. And here I am bawling because of the support and the realized of passion that I had. And how many people, the family we had developed. And it was incredible. And the universe felt that passion. I didn't ask for another station, guys. I didn't put out there that I wanted to continue to do this. All I put out there was, and I'd already put it out there, this is my goal. That's when I partnered with Edge Magazine. Who would have thought I would ever partnered with a magazine? I wouldn't have. I would have never thought this amazing structure, this amazing platform would even think about bringing me on. And here it was going, hey, we will create a network for you. Wow. That's passion. Passion creating something. That's huge. Going, wow. And through that network, another organization called thru Productions found me and researched me through my passions of literally speaking to people that have passed away, showing up to help people heal, showing up psychically to help inspire people in their life, showing up every morning and giving this passion of inspiration. And thru Productions found me and said, let's collaborate. Wow. That has even led to a photo shoot that was this weekend. Wow. And now they're all coming together because I have this beautiful network and this beautiful magazine that I work with. And I have this beautiful production company who is now going to share the network, my show, because I have a passion. And these two entities don't work together, but it's all coming together because I have a passion. And I didn't expect an outcome. Remember, guys, I don't expect an outcome. And I don't want you to expect an outcome. So often, all we do is sit in the now. We sit in this moment of saying, oh my gosh, I need money. Oh my gosh, I need a house. Oh my gosh, I need this. And we work and work and work. And our expectation is, I want. And we don't get, and we don't get, and we don't get, and we get frustrated, and we get upset, and we get angry, and we get hurt, and we get disappointed. Because our expectations aren't met. But I will tell you, if you put out the idea, I want a home that's mine. I want to buy a house. That's what I would like. That's my goal. And then I go to work with a passion. Whether I like my job or not, I show up going, you know what? I'm grateful I get to do this. And oh my gosh, it feels good to show up and do this. And you know what else feels good? It feels good to pay my bills, because you know what? When I pay those bills, the coolest thing is those bills, those collectors, report to a credit agency that says you've been a good person and you've paid your bills. And then you do a good job at work, and whether it's a 3% raise or a $5 an hour raise or whatever it is, or promotion, because you showed up with passion and it showed, all of a sudden they give you back more. And that more is going to put money in the bank. So you're going to pay your bills, and now you're saving money. And then the bank is seeing that. And now this simple passion, this is my goal, but this is my goal. I've put my goal out there, but really my passion, I'm living it and I'm expressing it and I'm loving it. And before you know, you've got your goal. And it just happened. And along the way seems to be miracles, because as you're showing up, all of a sudden, boom, you got a bonus. I got a bonus. Oh my God, that's more money towards my bills or my down payment. But when we change our attitude and we start to live through passion, things show up, things happen. And I know, guys, you're looking at me going, well, isn't that how it works? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But the difference is when you change your attitude and you realize you're doing this from a source of passion and a source of gratitude, this stuff happens faster. It just boom. Something that might have taken years is now happening in months or weeks. But you have to have no doubt that it's going to happen. The minute you get doubt, the minute you get frustrated, it's almost wiping the slate clean. And you got to rebuild that. The cool thing is, every time you rebuild, it's not like, oh my God, it's going to take forever. No, because you remember how that felt. And you pull yourself back to it fast. And you build that much faster because you're raising your vibration. And when you raise your vibration, you start to feel this funny stuff inside you. It's called joy and happiness. And you go, ooh, this is kind of cool. And then things happen. And you start to see these small miracles around you happen that you didn't notice before. And you have more gratitude, and it builds that passion, and it just lifts you. And then you realize where you're at in life isn't so bad. It's just one step on a journey, isn't it? It's just one step on a journey to the next. And then you're going to get to the point where you realize this stuff is happening every day. And then multiple times throughout the day. And you go, no shit, I can't make this up. I will tell you what, guys, if I journaled everything that's a wow moment in my life now, you would be blown away, because I'm blown away. I'm blown away. But it's glorious and it's magical, and it's phenomenal to watch this journey. It's phenomenal to watch your journey. So I want you guys to start looking at, what is your passion? Create a passion. Now, the passion doesn't have to be a hobby. It doesn't have to be a hobby. It doesn't have to be something, oh my God, I want to do in my life. No. The passion could be, I love helping people. I just talked to somebody the other day, and I went, I love to help people. I am a caretaker. I love it. Whether it's being a CNA, being a nurse, being a medium, being an inspiration, being a spiritual coach, a life coach, whatever it is, I love to caretake. That is me. I love to help and caretake people. That is my passion. It's that simple. That is my passion. That is what I live for. That is what brings me joy and brings me happiness, to help others. And I do whatever I can to live my passion. I have no expected outcome of what it's going to bring. I have a goal. But really, between here and there, there's some space. Or is there? There may not be any space at all. Who knows? Who knows? But I know I'm going to show up every day and live my passion. Whether it's taking care of myself, my grandbabies, my family, my friends, my students, people that come and watch me every Monday, people that are on the podcast or on the YouTube, whatever it might be, I'm going to continue my passion. I'm not going to expect anything in return. And then I'm going to watch the miracles happen. I'm going to watch them. Because as long as I know I'm always doing what I do for myself. Isn't that cool? Myself. This is my passion that I do for myself. The only expectation I have is that I'm going to feel better. That I'm going to expand my experience. That I'm going to expand my knowledge. That I'm going to expand my love. That is the only expectation I have. Is here. And living my passion is going to do it. Because the minute I put an expectation out here that somebody's going to pay me for that, or somebody's going to be grateful for it, or somebody wants something, destroys my passion. So I'm going to leave my passion for me. And I want you to do the same. I want you to figure out why you're here. I want you to pray. I want you to meditate. I want you to figure out what this passion is of yours. And I want you to start living your passion with no expectation. And I want to watch you as you grow, as I have. Okay? Whew, that was a heavy topic, wasn't it? Oh my God, I love this book. I love it. And the coolest thing, guys, is everything here is what I've been dealing with for the last 7 days. And it's been incredible. I can't make this up. I'm inspired all the time. Spirit inspires me all the time. This book, I've learned, focuses it for you guys every Monday morning. And I love that. Okay, guys, we're going to take a couple of commercial breaks here because you know what? I love showing these commercials. Why? Because I love the fact that these people show up and that we get to support them. So I'm going to do a couple of commercials. And when we come back, we are going to do the 5-card stuff, guys. Here you go. See you in a few on the Edge Network.
How do you live a life of abundance and alignment? Carol Dutton, founder of Being You Energetically, is passionate about helping her clients get to that sweet life. Modalities she offers include Reiki, subtle energy healing, crystal grids, ancestral connection ceremony, Irogenics ancestral eye readings, and spiritual oil anointing. Whichever modality you choose, her powerful sessions will immediately give you the unique and specific missing links to clearing the traumatic and ancestral patterns, keeping you from living an extraordinary life. Check her out at carolduttonusa.com. That's CarolDuttonUSA.com. Right now, Carol has a special offer of 10% off an ancestral connection ceremony with promo code EDGE10. Again, that promo code is EDGE10. That's CarolDuttonUSA.com. Are you ready to dive into a world of exploration, enlightenment, and higher consciousness? The Edge Magazine media platform is your ultimate one-stop shop for all things curious. We're a vibrant community of seekers and teachers passionate about sharing our gifts and abilities to help the collective explore, develop, and understand our journey towards higher consciousness. Our website, edgemagazine.net, receives over 10,000 views each month, boasting unique articles, enlightening forecasts, and insightful book reviews. Over 15,000 copies of the Edge Magazine are printed every other month and distributed to over 400 locations across the Midwest. Experience a world of opportunities with the Edge Magazine. Unleash exposure through enticing print and online ads, Edge Partner Directory membership, and community calendar listings. Share your experience in radio and multimedia interviews, connecting with our diverse community, and join our vibrant events. Connect with like-minded individuals and share your gifts here, there, and everywhere.
Hey guys, welcome back to Get Here on School Through Spirit on the Edge Network. Oh my gosh, guys, I have got to show you something I received yesterday. I love this little apple. I love this. And it couldn't have come at a perfect timing, guys. Apple for the teacher. I love it. Because I was starting to doubt if I was an inspiration, if I taught people. And this is super cool that it came. Not only that, remember when I said passion happens, passion happens. This stone is malachite. Okay, this is a malachite stone. You like that? Malachite is gorgeous. I love malachite. But I'm going to read to you what malachite's about. What the meaning. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but all crystals all have a vibration. And they all do something for us on some level, okay? So this is what malachite is, okay? Oh, I love that, Courtney. Okay. Good morning, Chelsea. Oh, my God, good morning. It says malachite is the essence of joy and is known as the stone of transformation because it helps reveal and heal emotional pain by absorbing the pain in itself. It is especially helpful in bringing ease during times of change and gives the insight needed for personal growth. Can you believe it? That's just, I mean, it's got other aspects, but can you believe? Perfect time, huh? What do you think? Perfect timing to get this little thing. It was, to tell me that, yeah, I am a teacher, to hold on to it, that change is happening. I am transforming, which is awesome. That I am releasing all that pain. All of it, guys. When I say we can't make this stuff up, you can't make it up. It just happens, which is glorious. So thank you. The person sent that to me. I thank you. Okay. So let's open up the cards and see what is in store for us. Oh, do you notice, guys? I changed my background again. I love this. I had to put my blessed sign backwards for you guys to see it normal, because quite honestly, I can flip the mirror here. But you guys seen what happened when we had the mirror image? It wasn't good for me. I was like freaked out. So, and there's the Buddha is still here, guys. The Buddha is still there. The Edge Magazine is back there, which I love. I love. I'm going to do this. I'm also, oh my gosh, I need to do this, guys. I need to do this. I am going to put, where you guys can also find me in the comments. There we go. That is Tribe 3 Productions. If you're wondering, I'm blogging. The reason I'm putting that up there is if you want to find another place you can find me at Tribe 3 Productions. Why? Because I'm blogging on the website every couple of weeks. So there's that. Okay, let's open it. Bing! I love that. But before I get into the book, let's read the back here. Now this is by Llewellyn. Oh, you guys know Llewellyn. There we go. Llewellyn. This book this tarot card is $31.99 USD. So there is that. And this is a tarot deck, guys. This is not an oracle. This is a tarot, which can be a little bit more complicated. Not that it's hard. It just can be a little bit more complicated. Still very easy to, it might be one that you need the book a little bit more for. It's going to hopefully have design spreads. We'll see that in a little bit. We'll talk more about that in a second. But the back of the book says our body, mind, and spirit tarot. Sink your fangs. It is a vampire book. Sink your fangs into the mysteries of life and seek out your darkest desires. This thrilling deck resurrects vampire archetypes for new age. Oh, that's nice. These children of the night are modern, nuanced, and deadly creatures who will inspire you to unearth forgotten treasures within yourself. Craig Mayer's illustrations explore themes of power, conflict, romance, and adventure. Woven throughout the cards is the eternal human story told through the eyes of vampires, and the companion book by Charles Harrington reveals how their journey gives you new insights into the cards. This Rider-Waite Smith-based deck, I like that, deck opens your eyes to the wonders of life, death, and what it's like to move through the world as an outsider. I like that. I ain't scared to eat a lot of garlic. I love that. So there you go. There you go. It's still gonna be a fun deck, guys. So it's got this. I love this. You know why? I have got, remember guys, I had thumb surgery where they removed this joint last year. Even though I don't have the pain, I've got stiffness. It doesn't always want to work the way I want to. So these types of things make my life easy. Much better. You also have this inside. It's very mysterious. I think very beautiful. It's got the nice string in there to help lift it all up, which I do love. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, look at that. It's a surprise picture inside. That's a cool box. That's just, I love when they think about packaging. I won't even lie, guys. I love it when I feel like Jeffree Star doing reviews on makeups when they bring about the packaging, because when they think about the packaging, I will tell you what, sometimes I look to a deck just for the packaging. I do. I won't lie. It's got to be visually appealing to me. If you just give me stuff in a satchel, I'm going to look at you like, no. I mean, not that I won't open it, not that I won't look at it, not that I won't review it, because I will. But right off the bat, I'm going to be like, oh, what is this? You know, how much time did you put into this? That type of thing. Because I'm thinking I'm going to have this for years, you know. And that's what I look at. When I buy something, I'm going to have it for years. I want it to be in a package that is going to sustain years. Sustainability is huge. So I also like this. Number one, I like the fact that it's after Rider-Waite, because Rider-Waite is one of the original. I'm not sure if it's the original tarot deck, but it's one of the original actual tarot decks. I also like the cards are manageable in size, guys. Look at this. They're manageable. They're not huge. So many cards get huge and it's hard to shuffle. So this is kind of nice. It's no bigger than a deck of cards. So it fits easy in the hand, which is really nice. I do realize oracle decks are usually bigger, and that's okay, because you know what? Sometimes oracle cards I want a little bit bigger. Tarot doesn't need to be that big. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing them all over the place. Tarot doesn't need to be that big. So I love that. So here is the book. It's a nice sturdy book. I mean, this book's got some weight. It's how many pages in here? Holy cow. 195, 97, 201. And the last 201 pages, and then a page about the author. So it does have, oh, I love this. It's also got, each page is a full page of what the individual card is. So it's got the picture of the card and then a full page of what the card is. So if you want to read all of that, okay. Some people like to, some people don't. You know, we're not going to read the whole thing because, oh my God, we'd be here until 11. But we'll get the general on it. Let's go to the very front. It does have, oh my gosh, guys, it still has all the major arcana, which is really nice. And they kind of make sense. It is the Lover's card, the Chariot, the Strength. So it still has the same Rider Waite things, just different imagery, which is really awesome. Okay. Ooh, what the Grimoire means. Oh, I don't even know what that is, but that's some work. It's got some shadow work pages in there, which is really nice. So it's talking about shadow work. So this deck is really, I think it's geared more to looking inside yourself. It's got a couple of spreads. It's got the crossroads spread, between heaven and hell spread, horseshoe spread, the 4-card spread. Some of these are ones we've seen before, but some are new, which is kind of nice. Oh, it's got what the different symbols' importance are, which is kind of nice. It's got stuff about, it tells you how to take care of your deck, which is really nice. It's got a lot of really good information, and it's set up as in chapters, which kind of breaks that segment up, which I also kind of like. It gives the history of tarot. Not many tarot decks do that, which is really kind of nice also, guys. So I'm thinking right off the bat, I mean, whether you like vampires or not, I think this is kind of a good deck. I like the book. I like the book. So I think it's a lot. Oh, I love that. Isn't that great? I'm a, yeah, guys, I am a Rider Waite tarot deck person. My original deck is the deck I've had. Oh my gosh, my son is 33. So I've had my deck for probably 31 years, probably about 31 years. And it was all pretty like this when I got it. It is beat to hell now. But that's what a good tarot deck is. It's when you have you and you hold it and it gets dirty and beat up, and it's just got so much to it. So I love that. And it's a William Rider. It's a Rider Waite deck. So it's awesome. So, but we're going to do 5 cards instead, and we're going to do it with tarot. So basically, guys, you're going to pick a card. You can pick 1 card, 2 cards, all 5 cards. You can have a question and go, okay, this question is going to be card number 3. This question is going to be card number 1 if you want. You can put a few cards together, or you can wait until I read them all at once, okay? And then when I'm done, guys, I take pictures of these cards and I send them into the magazine. I do a little bit more in depth, not much, a little bit. And then they post that literally for the week. They do it for the week. And remember, all these decks that I'm reviewing, they go into my case over here, guys. And I know it's all switched. But you know, my Grateful box that you guys have seen a lot, it's over here. And the decks that I'm reviewing for the 2 months go into this box. So they're right there. And at the end of 2 months, I'm going to pick the deck I like the most. And I submit that reading into the magazine. And that's what becomes the School Through Spirit page for your reading for that period of time of that issue. So here we go. I just wanted to shuffle these a little bit more because, yeah, just because it's a brand new deck. So we shuffle, and I have the intention. What do we need to know for the week? What do we need to know for this week, guys? This is our questions for this week. So I always do a cut on mine. I don't know why, it's just to me. So the first one is the sun. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look at this. Normally you see the sun as this pretty picture, blah, blah, blah. Look at, there ain't nothing pretty about that. So we're going to go to the book and see what he means by the sun card. I know what it does in the Rider Waite, but you know, Rider Waite deck. But I want to see what his impression is on the sun, to see what they kind of think about it. I think that's probably the best way to do this. If I can get to the page. Let me see. He does have reverse in here. So basically, this card is promising that things will develop and improve from the care and attention we give them. The sun card precedes success in your undertaking. Okay, very short there. I mean, I literally scanned the whole thing, guys, and I took 2 lines out of here. So basically, that really is what the sun is, even though this card does not necessarily depict it. But you know what? It does. It's, you know what? Success is coming. Success is happening. Okay. This card is literally saying that you've undertaken some things and that success is going to happen within those. Okay. So trust me, guys, if you pick card number 1, this is a good thing for you because, and I'm going to tell you, all the cards are going to be good for you. This card is specifically saying that, hey, what you're undertaking is going to be good. Okay. Card number 2 is the Tower card. Now, I know what this card means, but we're going to look up to see what they mean. Now, because I haven't flip-flopped all these cards are going to be upwards, guys. So this is the Tower card. I love the fact that we're in the Major Arcana right now. So the Tower card, as they put it says, be prepared. The degree of all this. Okay, it says the Tower asks us to make ready for a bumpy road ahead, unexpected turbulence in a relationship, or an inconvenient mishap. The status quo will be upset. Be prepared. The degree of all the things be reduced if you respond rationally instead of reacting with heightened emotions in the moment distress. In other words, guys, you're going to have, you know what, you've got a plan. If you pick card number 2, you've got a plan, you have a goal, there's something you want. Okay, there's something you want. Doesn't mean you're not going to get it. What it means is that, hey, guess what? There's going to be some bumps. It's not going to happen exactly the way you want to or in the time you want it to happen, but it's going to happen somehow. It may not end up exactly the way you want it, but that's okay. It just means the road that you're going to get there, it's going to be a little bumpy. Okay. The Tower, everybody looks at it as this, oh my God, card, but trust me, guys, even those bumps are great big bumps because there's a lot of destruction. Remember, you cannot build a brand new house where there's another house. You got to take the first house down in order to build another house. You know what I mean? So look at it that aspect. But if the bumps start to occur, don't go, oh my God, and get frustrated. No, ride with it. Go, why is this happening? Be gentle, be calm, be easy on yourself, because then it's going to be less bumpy. You're going to smooth through it. Okay. There you go. Card number 3, the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Oh my gosh. Look at her. Look at her. What does he depict by the 3 of Swords? He says this card is an ill omen when considering future dealings with others. It serves as a warning to guard our hearts and proceed carefully, cautiously, or better yet, not at all. It can also indicate self-sabotage. It is essential to be generous to yourself with your words and thoughts. And I honestly feel like it's more of the self-sabotage. You know what I mean? I really do. I don't necessarily feel like this is somebody else doing something to you. I think this is you doing it to you. Even if it does resemble somebody else doing it to you. When we self-sabotage, our minds make that up to happen out here. We go, oh my God, I can't do this, blah, blah, blah. And we will mentally create something outside of us to happen to us to self-sabotage. Okay. So if you pick the card number 3, you have a lot going on. You have some dealings going on in your life. Don't get in your own way. Don't get in your own way. Remember, live that passion. Don't have an expectation of the outcome. Know that you can have it and do not self-sabotage yourself, because if you pick card number 3, you're potentially going to self-sabotage, and don't do that. Card number 4 is the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords. Look at that. He's ready for war. He's ready for war. That's not good. The 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords can also signal peace and pause in conflicts. Opposing sides may experience a stalemate and need to rethink their positions, just as a vampire and hunter may continue to be cautiously observed their adversaries. Okay. And that really is what card number 2 is. It's you're taking a moment, you're breathing, you're looking at all aspects of what is going on. And if you picked card number 2, that's what it is. Like you're going inwards and you're going, I see this, I see this, I see this, I see this. What is best for me? What is best for me? And it really is a time of looking in. It's a time of going, what is the best outcome? May you have hit a stalemate with something? Possibly, but you're still going to go internal to go, which way should I go with this? Now, card number 5, the last one, is the 6 of Cups. Isn't that cool? Count Dracula. That's Coco, but it's Count Dracula puffs. Anyway, I died feeding a baby girl some chocolate cocos. So let's see what he has to say for this. There's no pentacles in this week. That's okay. We're going to still look at where it is, what he's thinking, what he's saying. I need to get to this number. 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Oh my gosh, I already knew that. I kept wanting to go to 2. 6 of Cups. We are also encouraged To bring joy to others, tenderness and affection shared with an open heart will bring ease and comfort to both of you. This may be a moment to defer to another's position and focus on their needs. Okay, so if you picked number 5 as your card, you're looking at this cup going, you know what? I'm in a pretty good place. I need to think about somebody else. It's time to stop being selfish here and doing something out here for somebody else. Okay, and that's totally okay, because if you picked card number 5, that's what you're looking at anyway. It's like, what am I doing for other people? What can I do to uplift other people? And sometimes, guys, that's just a different thought process of going, you know what? I don't have the time, the energy, or the ability to get out of my house. But what I can do is I can think really good, loving thoughts for somebody else. Okay? You get in an argument with somebody. Don't come back with going, oh my gosh, and that package of swords you have in your back and wing them at people. Go, you know what? I'm going to stop this. I'm just going to think love, and I'm going to send love out to them. Okay? Sometimes that's all it is. But really, if you pick card number 5, it's thinking about somebody else and not so much about yourself, and kind of going on that journey. Okay, card number 1 was a sun. Card number 2 was the tower. Card number 3 was 3 of swords. Card number 2 was the 2 of swords, and card number 5 was 6 of cups. Now, when I'm looking at this all together, I'm going to tell you, you have a major project going on. You have something bigger happening in your life. Not huge, but bigger. And it might be huge, who knows? But something bigger happening in your life. Now, it's going to be a little bit, this is in the beginning stages. It's happening. It's coming to fruition. Like something you wanted, it's coming. It is here, which is awesome. Trust that there's going to be, it's not going to necessarily be how you think it should be. You're going to have to sit back and, how is this going to be? There's going to be some bumps. It may not all pan out the way you've thought it's going to be. And that's okay. It might be happening better. So sit back, take a moment, converse with them. Find out what the better is. So don't get headstrong here, guys. Don't get headstrong like this is the way it needs to be. Instead, go, I'm going to give up that expectation again, and go, let's let this flow, which is really good. I will tell you, though, what's going to happen if you don't do that. You're going to end up doing some self-sabotaging. You're going to be like, it's got to happen my way. And if you start doing that, what's going to happen? You're going to get worse. So the Tower card is literally telling us that, guess what? No, there's going to be some bumpiness. It's okay. Pull back and go, okay, how is this going to happen? How is this going to flow? Let it relax itself so you don't self-sabotage it, okay? You're going to have to go inward on this one, guys. This is going inward and going, okay, which way is this going to go? Which way is this going to balance out? In the end, it's telling you to weigh on the side of the other person, on the other side of the other thing. Why? This week, this opportunity, somebody else has got more knowledge. Somebody's got more skill. Doesn't mean they're not going to take your opinions into consideration, but it does mean maybe their way of doing it might be better than your way of doing it, and that's okay. Go with the flow of it. This week, if you can sit back, and because this week is about you learning to go, giving up expectations of how something is going to happen, and go, you know what? This is what I want. I don't know how I'm going to get from point A to point B, but the universe is going to get me there, and this is what the cards are saying, guys. Exactly what we've been talking about for 45 minutes. The cards are saying it. So hopefully that helps you. Hopefully it makes sense. And hopefully it all happens that way. Okay. Now remember, guys, Haunted Voices is the book I'm doing the giveaway for. We're going to be giving that away come Monday. I'm going to be picking a name out of a hat for whoever's going to get this book. And trust me, if I pick your name and Todd has already sent you a book or you've bought a book, do me a favor. If they're going to send it to you and you're going to re-gift it to somebody else, so you're going to tell me who to send it to, whichever way you want to do it. I don't want you to think, because that's literally what happened last time. Somebody had already received one of Tim's books and they went, hey, can you pick a different name? And I went, sure, not a problem. And I picked a different name and I shipped it off. You know what I mean? So that's okay to do that. So don't think, oh my gosh, I've already got this. It's a way to pay it forward to somebody else and say, I feel like somebody else needs this book. And that's totally good. Okay, guys, remember, you can find me on my website, which is www.diet.us. It's up on the lower screen. Remember to share this video. Remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel because we're starting to grow that, which is awesome. I love growing that. Check me out at Tribe 3 Productions and their website. That website will be live. It's already there, but it's under construction, and it's going live again next Monday with everything in place. They're doing an announcement on me today, which is awesome. That was the announcement coming in February. It's coming a little early, but we got that. And look for blogs there. Look for me and more here with The Edge, because I love The Edge. I love The Edge. And this weekend, I'm just doing the certification, guys. You know, if you've been a student of mine and you've gone all along through advanced and all that stuff, and you're like, you know what, I want to do certification. Or there's also this, if you've taken classes and you've been rocking it, and you're like, you know what, I think I'm ready for certification, reach out to me. I am teaching certification this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday being the testing. It is all online, guys. Just reach out to me. We'll see what we can or cannot do to see if you're ready for that. And if you are, I have no problem putting my stamp on people if they're able to pass the tests of the readings. So that is it, guys. I hope you have a fabulous week. I will see you next week, 9 a.m. I will be here at 9 a.m. Thank you all for still sitting back, finding me this week, even though I was 15 minutes late. You guys have a great day. Love you guys. This is Dad here, School Through Spirit on the Edge Network.
There are psychic mediums, but there is nothing like DEET. Let's face it, we all struggle time and again. But if you seek the clarity you deserve, then you need to seek DEET. As a master teacher, DEET studied under international psychic medium Lisa Williams. Together, they not only help DEET better tap into spirit, but also build a long-lasting relationship. So many psychics tell us what we want to hear, and that just won't cut it with DEET. She tells you what you need to hear. No sugarcoating here. To book a reading with DEET is simple. Just visit her website, DEET.us. That's DEET.us. And follow the Yellow Brick Road to connect with DEET. Don't just sit there and ponder those questions. Ask them and let DEET guide you every step of the way. You need insight now, and DEET can help. Just visit DEET.us. That's DEET.us.